Hello guys, hello traders, it's Ashkan with a new roadmap of the day. I know it's been a long time that I didn't make it, so I wanted to make it at least one time per week, and I wish all of these things help you in your trading, the vision of the day, my trades, I don't know, these roadmaps. I just hope this could help you in your trading. And if you want to show me that these things help you, just share this video, this Instagram, this channel at YouTube. It will be perfect. Okay guys, at the daily time frame of the lovely pair GJ, do you remember what I've told? I've told you it's gonna go up. As you see, it just went up, but it just backed down and rejected from this area. And 100% this area was important zone, important price at the many years ago. So for now, I think this range will be just a good range for the Friday. Maybe the next candle at the daily be close in this range to the weekly candle be closed, and after that we should see how the candle close, and the next week how it will be and how the formation it will be. Let's go at the H4. Okay, at the H4, the price, if you remember guys, I've told you if the candle could close above that area, it could goes up, but as you see, it just went up, rejected, and just completely backed down, and it just came down. So it just struggling in that area. It's gonna show me there is no I'm sorry, still there is no decision has been made to the price wanna goes up or wanna going back down. So for now, the price is just making something like this space. Breakout of it will be a sign for the next weeks. So if it goes up and breakout, it will be coming up to this area. For breakout from bottom, it will be so much harder, but this area for next target, and then this origin of movement that will be around this area will be the target if it break from the low. Let's go at the H1. H1 is so much clear. If you remember guys, I've told you guys, if the candle could close above this area, this area that's a base, it's gonna go up. This exactly there where I went for buy at this around this area, and reach to this area as an important area, important zone, important price, made a double top and went down. Do you remember what I've told about the double tops? I've told you when we have like a momentum candle, momentum trend, you should wait to see something like a double top or double bottom happen, and after that you could enter the market. If it's not clear for you it's a double top or now, just change it to be like a line chart. Do you see double top happen, and it will be like a sign that it's gonna going down. Okay, let's go at the M15, and at this time frame we will start trading. So it will be, let me find, I think I forgot many of it. Okay, it will be around this area that I've start trading every day. By the way, it will be the next candle. Let me go to the next candle. Okay, so now if I wanted to start trading, okay, it's exactly before Frankfurt open. Okay, before Frankfurt open, and we have a rejection from this area as a flip zone, an FDR zone. It just rejected, made a tiny FDR, and then went up. So this momentum show me there is a higher chance at the Frankfurt open it goes in this way. And above the structure we have this FDR that has been broken with the momentum. Okay guys, what we call it? If a FDR breaks with momentum, what we call it? Tell me. Yeah, you are correct, man. It will return to the broken FDR. Yeah, it will return to the broken FDR, and the broken FDR is a good area to go for buy. So if you wanna go for buy, you should search in that area, because the candle closed above that area as a momentum candle. So now I could go for buy around this area. Okay, we could wait to see a retracement to tap to the broken FDR, but because of the momentum, I should see a good, I should go for a best setup. Why? Because sometimes when we have a momentum, it will not back down. Okay, it's so much clear. I could enter immediately at the after the candle opening, but I wanted to get to took this position at a better price. It's so important. Okay, I found that this zone at the left, so it will be around this area. Will be maybe I could just make it a little bit wider because it comes from the higher time frame. We should gather more price on it. So now we will go to enter the market now. Let's see what's gonna be happen. Okay, it's a good sign. Why? Because it showed me the trend. It's a bullish trend for me because the new high that had been happen after the next candle, the lower time frame, it will be a sign that it's gonna go up, but maybe it has a chance to coming down then go up, so it will be okay. But for now, I've entered the market. I've risked it. It's okay. If I be more professional, I could wait to see something if we have a pullback. But now, because of what I've told, because of this momentum candle, I wanted to enter immediately. Okay, let's go. Let's go. To see what's gonna be happen. Okay. As you see, guys, oh, it didn't give us any chance to coming down as an enter as a pullback, so it just went up immediately at Frankfurt open. Do you see, guys? It went up about 52 pips before, more than 55 pips before the Frankfurt open, and after that it just followed. Most of the time it will be having. It's not 100% because there is nothing 100% in the market. Okay, so it just went up after the Frankfurt open because the momentum of the pre-market candles. This is the key point of this structure. So now this could be our target, but now because it reached, let me know how many, it will be about 15 pips. So now we will secure our position. A stop loss will be at profit and will be a good runner, I think, for this trade. Okay, the price, it went up completely. It just went up. It's around our target. It went down. So maybe at this area, the rule says when the price is coming to the next zone with momentum candle, we should see a reversal, a good reversal pattern. And one of those reversal structure is double top or double bottom. So now the price went up and it reached the target. Okay, it's good. It reached the target and close below of this area as a zone. Let's see what's gonna be happen. The price is just rejected from the zone. It's a good sign. So now if I wanna go to enter the market, it's kind of like a double top in this time frame. Why? Because if you change it, as I, those are my members at the course. I've told them, this thing could be double top. This thing could be double top. This thing could be double top too. We should just see a reversal in the structure, guys. Not just it's not just about the 100% perfect of this movement, these setups. So I just wanted to see a confirmation for this rejection. If the next candle be something like a bearish candle, good bearish candle, I could go into the market because it will be a rejection. It's so guys. It's not good, it's not perfect, but I could risk it with a good and small risk and lower lot sizes if I want to go into the market. So it will be my stop loss. Do you see how tight is this stop loss? It will be my entry, and the target could be around that area as well. This flip zone will be the target. The risk ratio is good. So let's enter the market. I wish everything would be alright. Yeah, I think around this area will be okay. So perfect. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. The price is coming down directly. It's about 14-15 pips. So now we could secure our position and let other position run. But because we have a breakout from this area, it's tell me, you know, it has a chance to price it rejected from this area to go up after tapping to this area. So we should be careful. Maybe the main target will be around this area. The price, oh, it's completely went up but rejected from this area because it was like a double top base breakout in an M5 or M1. It's so clear if you go to the watch it. Price made a tiny FTR and coming down. So now the question, guys, could we go for a sell in that area? Price made a tiny FTR with a good momentum. What do you think? Answer, guys. No, we could not. It's a correct answer. Why? Because it's just back to the demand area. There is no breakout at the demand. If we have this zone at this area and it was like a breakout, okay, now we could go, and we do not have any zone around this area. Okay, now we could go for a sell. So now it will be the target. It reached the target. Okay, we will close partial. So now if I see a good candle, okay, as a rejection, as our pattern, we could go into the market. But personally, I've entered the market exactly when it tapped in that area. It was my stop loss about the 8 pips, but 9 pips, okay. And my main target was this area. And because most of the time when it just made a high, it back to the flip zone, most of the time it will be back to this area to retest it, and then it will make a decision. So now, you know, for risky trade, I will enter in that area. Why? Because I told you many times, the confirmation by a structure, it has privilege and it's beyond of the confirmation by candles. So let's go to the next candle. It just back to this area and it closed above that zone. It's a sign maybe that it's gonna go up, and it rejected. So now, guys, because it just made a base in a lower time frame, if you know about the base happened in that area. If you want to go to enter the market after the breakout in lower time frame or exactly that area, when you see that we have a higher high than here, and we have something like this trend line as well, it will be a sign for entry. Okay, if it happened, we will enter the market as a okay trades, normal risk. Okay, we are entered the market now, and the prices went up. We have a good, you know, even in here we could enter the market, but it has a higher risk. So when you have higher risk, you should use the lower lot size. And it went up. Okay, it show us that it's gonna go up, and it's around our target. So now we could we could just secure our position, and the target could be around that area. So we could count it as it reached to the target. So let's see what's gonna be happen. Okay, now the price is just back to this area. The price back to this area and rejected from this area. So now if we have a good confirmation, and as another time like this type of confirmation, we could go into the market as a sell. Okay, it's so much good. If now it turned to the tiny FTR, we could go and enter the market. So if I wanted to enter the market, it will be my entry, and the target could be around that area as a fresh zone. It will be around that area as a fresh zone. Yeah. So now we could go into the market at this movement if it happens. Yeah, it's sweet. Awesome. So now the price, it just break from the low and it turned to the tiny FTR in a momentum, and it reached to the target. We got more than 13 pips. Guys, do you see? Yeah, I know. It's so much easy to do back this. Yeah, I understand it and accept this thought. But if you're doing over and over, not just same as the game, okay? If you're just doing same as type of this with the rules, and your eyes be familiar with this setup, with this candle, with this up and down movement, you will see many changes in your trading. I promise you. Okay, it just reached the target. We have a 3 wins till now, many pips that we got. So now just back to this flip zone. Okay, if we have a good bullish candle as a confirmation, we could go into the market now. If it, because we did like a double top, if we have a breakout and the candle close come down and then do like that, okay, it will be so much perfect. We could go into the market as a sell. Awesome. The price is just candle close below of that area, below of this zone, and we could go into the market if we have like a tap to this area as a line with tips. If it give us any chance to enter the market, it will be okay. If didn't give us any chance, it's okay to again. And most of the time it's gonna to fill this week. The next zone will be around that area. Okay, the next one could be around that area, and let's see what's gonna be happening. Let me just make it something like this. Okay. Wow, guys, do you see? Guys, do you see? Guys, do you see? How perfect is that, guys? Oh man, I'm not magical, guys. It's just the market rules. Line with tips, rejected. So much good, so much good, so much good. And it just reached to the next zone and target hit it. And yeah, it just reached the target. We did like a 4 trades. Each trade has more than 15 pips. We secure at about the 14-15 pips. And we did like same as the rules. Exactly same rule that I'm doing over and over every day. If you see a pattern in my trading every day, at vision of the day, at my doubts, at my trades, okay, so I'm okay. If you do not see any pattern in my trading, it means you should leave my page. But if you see a good pattern, a good information, just help me to share my posts, share my videos, and that's it. It's not, I didn't ask you to pay me anything for it. Just ask you to do it and share my videos to it be a motivational for me. Have a good day, have a good night. I just try to be so much good and better than before. As a roadmap, I will try to do it every week. If you have any question, any comment on how I make it more better, just let me know. Have a good night, guys. Have a good night. God bless you all.